Right. Good morning. Looks like everything's functioning pretty well. Mike's good. Oh, no, Mike's not good. Okay, we're ready to go. Welcome. If this is your first time joining us, thanks for joining us. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. And just as before, my name is Andy, and it still is Andy for those of you coming back. Thanks for joining me today. Today we have got a very specific focus, just focusing on the core connection and the pelvis connection, which is then going to give us a stronger foundation so we can have stronger legs. We need a simple piece of equipment today, stick. So if you need to take a moment, go find a broomstick if you don't have one. We'll be using it for mostly just stability, so take a moment, grab a stick, grab something you can utilize that for. We're going to be starting with our first exercise here in about 30 seconds. It seems like I'm learning how to master my mic. My goodness. Give you guys about another 20 seconds to grab your stick. A couple of notes for today. Just remember, breathe, move, and relax. That's our main goal today. We're not trying to work hard. We're really trying to teach our body how to function properly. About 10 seconds and we go. Second thing, pain, our work to rest. Our work to rest ratio. Work when you can, rest when you need to. It's not about going balls to the wall. And lastly, on that same pain concept, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most painful, never work past 4. All right, we're going to get into it, guys. We got a nice long warm up for today. Our first exercise is going to be pigeon rotations. The goal is to get into the best position of the pigeon stretch that we can. Inhale ourselves across, using the hands as needed. Then the pigeon on the other side. And we'll just continue to rotate for 2 minutes, back and forth. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Big inhale. Do the best you can, guys. If you can't get all the way in a pigeon, that's fine. If you're only getting down to here, you can't straighten your leg, that's fine. The goal is to just start working. Figure out how we can get it done. Good easy inhales. Good easy exhales. I'm not super concerned about you moving your breath at the same time as you move your body. They don't need to be coupled. They can just be independent. If you need to sit into a position for a second to stretch, you're more than welcome to, but we are trying to warm up. So we'll spend more than about 5 seconds there before we move on over to the other side. It's a solid 30 degrees where I am, and it's a solid 30 degrees in the garage that I'm in. We just roll with it. It'll take you a little bit to warm up. Get easy inhales, get easy exhales. Remember, guys, the main thing we're trying to do here is wake up that neuromuscular connection. We want our nervous system to really be able to feel what's happening deep down in our joints, along our spine, inside our muscles, all those places where the nerve cords originate from and terminate into. All that needs to be proprioceptively alive, or spatially alive, spatial awareness. Get easy inhale. I'm actually feeling nice and loose this morning. Good. Good Monday. If you're watching this at a later time, I hope you're nice and warm. It is a little crispy in here. For about 10 seconds. Get easy inhales and exhales. And time. Okay. For our second exercise, we're moving into our scorpion rotations. You're going to be sitting in this exercise for 1 minute. The goal here, we have 2 options. Option A, arms out to the side. We're trying to get our heels come up to our hands. Option B, we're just going to put our knees together and we're just going to rotate our feet side to side, keeping the feet apart, all right? You pick your option and your variation anywhere between those two. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And once again, good easy inhale. Trying to bring that heel up towards the hand. Or if our knees are together, we're just simply twisting with that heel kick out, keeping the feet apart. Good easy rolls with the hips. Just trying to twist and torque that spine, bring it out like a towel. Make those muscles up, get some blood flowing to them. Good, easy inhale. Good, easy exhale. Remember, we're not trying to stretch here, so you can sit on one side for a second or two if you feel like you need to, but no more than 5 seconds, so you should be already moving on to the other side. Easy inhale, and exhale. Should be able to feel some differences between those two sides. And time. Okay. What do we got next? All right, I'm gonna get those shoulders warmed up. First, I think I need a quick swig of coffee to get me warmed up. Oh yeah, that's how you deal with cold. Hot coffee. Next exercise, we've got pipes. The goal is to start here in push-up position. And we're just simply going to drive the hips back, pushing through those shoulders. The shoulders should be the driving force here. We're going to come back to this plank position. Then we're going to drive back again. All right. So very simple opening of the chest, opening of the body. Really trying to get long through that torso and get stretched to the backside. We've got 1 minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Good drive. Those palms of the hands drive through the shoulders, drive through the core, through the hips. And we're only going back to horizontal with the ground, all right? Just back up to push-up position. So those shoulders work when you can, rest when you need to. We are still warming up, so don't start pushing, rest hold. We shouldn't be breathing super heavy. We should be working so hard, like, oh, my body's shaking. No, we're just getting warmed up. Good, easy breathing. Good tight core, driving through the shoulders. Good stretch to the top for a second or two if you need it. Try to feel that spine. Nice and long through the neck. Good, easy inhales and exhales. And time. All right, we got about 2 more. Oh, yeah. All right. Next exercise, we've got 1 minute. We're going to be sitting here in a nice big split position. If you need to, you can put your back up against the wall. If you're having trouble holding yourself up, we can either get your couch, find something to support yourself with. Of course, if we can sit freely, we are going to sit freely. The goal here is to reach over to one side, up towards the ceiling, on to the other side, up towards the ceiling and back. We've got 1 minute of this. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Make sure we're breathing. Reaching up to the ceiling, back down to the other side. Then we are still getting warming up. We are still getting warmed up. So take your time in these exercises. Do a little slower if you need to. Sit to one side if you need to, with no more than 5 seconds before we're moving on to the other side. Make sure we're getting long, just like on those pikes. We want to be long through the shoulders, long through the spine, reaching up, curling those. Open that chest. Focus today, as I mentioned, we'll continue to mention core, pelvis, and legs. So as we're sitting here, focus on the side bends it's creating through the core. Feel how you're sitting on your gooch, your butt sitting on the ground. Feel the stretch that you're getting through your legs. Really pay attention to what's happening in that core pelvic leg connection. Get easy inhales, get easy exhales. All right, and time. Okay. So next one can be one we're going to play with. We'll also get us set up for our main workout we're moving into after this exercise. We're going to start here in the kneeling position. What I'm going to do is rotate both of my hips this way, which kicks my feet out behind, and then I'm going to sit down. Then we're coming up, rotate again, and we sit down. Then we come up, rotate again, and we sit down. All right, we've got 60 seconds of this. Use your hands as you need to, but do try to use your core, pelvis, and legs as much as possible. 1 minute in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Inhale it up, rotate the hips, Cool. On to the other side. Sit down. Up. On to the side. Sit down. Use the hands if you need to. And notice too, I'm not leaning forward and diving right here from my rib cage. That leads to movement. Rib cage, opening of the chest. Open the chest. Use your hands, guys, and do your best on this. As always, all I'm asking you to do is to do your best. Figure this out. Our bodies can function through these planes of motion, but if they have not, they might not really know what to do. So take your time, and of course, over time, with the repetitions, these exercises will become very doable. And of course, that's how we're building that mobility, flexibility into the hips and core that we're talking about today. Good easy inhales. A bit more time. All right. Okay. For the next round, we are going to need that stick. For those of you that joined us a little bit late, please take about 30 seconds to grab a stick or something to stabilize with. We're going to use it for some balance exercises only still. We got about 15 more seconds to grab it before we go. Oh yeah, this is where it gets fun. Okay, we go ahead and start demonstrating our next exercise, our first exercise, and we get into it. For the next few exercises, we are going to run through it in a big power set format, meaning we're going to be running through 6 different exercises, and then we're going to repeat those 6 exercises again, okay? Each exercise will be performed for 1 minute. It takes a short rest between each one. We demonstrate for you, and then we'll move on to the next one. Our first exercise is very simple, V-sit for 60 seconds, total time, working when you can, resting when you need to. We're going to be sitting in some sort of V shape. This is option A, right here. Option B, all the way out, or anything in between. We also have the option of feet on the ground and a simple lean back if we're not quite yet here to this option. So, feet on the ground, feet up, anywhere in between with those exercises. 60-second hold. Let's have fun. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice big inhale, good exhale. We're trying to find that little triangle right there, right at the top of your butt crack. Your butt crack comes up, your sacrum triangles out. Top is at the top of your pelvis. There's your triangle. That's what we're trying to sit on right now. We want a nice big chest. We want the core nice and tight. Nice big inhales, exhales. Work when you can, rest when you need to. Remember, we can be feet on the ground. We can be feet hovering off the ground, tucked in really tight, extending the legs at any degree beyond that. Doesn't matter. We can be all the way straight. If you're here, this is where you are. We just got to simply progress and digress that to progress ourselves over the repetitions. All right. Good inhales, good exhales. 10 more seconds. Come on. Nice big breath. Time. All right. We should be warmed up now. Okay. For our second exercise, we want to be in that same V-sit position. Let me show you from the front. What we'll be doing, I'll be shifting my weight onto my right sit bone and then stepping forward with my left sit bone. I'll shift over to my left, then with my right. Taking my butt bones, going 1, 2, 3, 4, one at a time. All right, guys? Best rendition of this is always fun. Rocking and rolling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Shift your weight. Small little step. Using that triangle, right side, this triangle signal, left side. Right side, left side. Use your hands as you need to help you support. They can help you start to get that motion figured out too. Good easy inhales. Good easy exhales. I got a good 60 seconds. You're not moving very far every time. Maybe move a quarter of an inch at most. Good easy inhales. Good easy exhale. Oops. Muscles get tired, just keep breathing. 10 seconds. Always can you look? We have 10 seconds. And time. Okay. Our next exercise, we've got shin box extensions. That's a good one. Oh, man. On the shin box extensions, we did a very similar exercise in the warm up, and we'll kind of revisit that as we move. The shin box is this exercise here. Coming into this position here. Use the hands as needed. What we're going to be doing is shin boxing. When we hit this side, extending out through the hips, looking out to the side. Shin box back across the middle. Boom. Good easy inhale. Good easy exhale. We've got 60 seconds worth. Rocking and rolling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Use the hands as needed. Come on, watch. Nice and tall at the top, feeling those hips open up, core is nice and tight. Then we're working that core connection down through the pelvis and through the legs. So pay attention to what's happening through our core, through our actual pelvic structure, our bones and our muscles, and also up through our legs. Finger up here at the top, how it's sitting in the socket and moving. Nice, easy breathing. Good, easy inhale. Good, easy exhale. Nice breathing, guys. Looking good. Using the hands as needed. Really resting into that structure, resting into that function. And we're just simply trying to do our best and time. Okay. We're definitely starting to wake up from the pelvis down to those legs. Good stuff. I don't know what you're feeling, but I know it's good. I'm feeling some good stuff. All right. Let's start to work some more posterior back health. You will need to stick for this one. So grab your stick. We're simply going to hold the stick over our head. And our only goal with this is just to lift the stick. That's all we're going to do. Okay? Now, for the rest of the body, after we lift the stick, we lift the chest. Looking up at the ceiling, nice big extension through the spine, all right? So once again, we lift the stick, we lift the body. We lift the stick, we lift the body, okay? We've got 60 seconds. Good, steady, quality reps. Working when you can, resting when you need to. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Lift the stick, lift the body. Lift the stick, lift the body. Eyes looking down at the ground. Lift the stick, lift the body. Try to relax the leg. Lift the stick, lift the body. Good inhales. Good exhales. Nice easy breath. You should feel the muscles along the spine, up through the shoulders working, up through the neck, into the skull. Muscles in the lower back are working a little bit. Hopefully not more than the middle back or so. Reduce the range of motion. Try to get that middle back activated. Easy inhales and exhales. And time. All right. Up on our feet. The stick will be optimal on this one. At this point, we'll be using it for stability. I'm going to take a step back off of my mat, so it's not harder than it needs to be for demonstration purposes. From the side. The goal, balancing on one leg, we lift our left leg up. Keeping the heel towards the butt, we rotate around to the backside, staying as vertical as we can, and then reverse that motion. Tap the heel on the ground. Cool. We got 30 seconds worth. 30 on the left leg, 30 on the right leg. Make sure we're not dipping the torso. We want to stay nice and vertical. We get that hip nice and strong. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Good easy inhale. Nice, easy use of the stick, guys. I'm not trying to rely on the stick. I just got a finger on there. And we're down. Nice and slow. Good inhale. Good exhale. Make sure we're using that core. Trying to make sure we're leaning with the body, that the spine stay vertical. Keeping that heel tucked in tight. 5 seconds and we switch. And switch. Good, easy inhales. Really try to explore how far you can go back with those hips. Use that stick as little as possible. Just found myself leaning on the damn thing too much. Keep that heel nice and tucked. Good inhales, good exhales. Lean, lean. Now you're going to catch yourself falling for your same old pattern and time. So really be mindful of what we're doing and try to keep the best possible structure that we can, no matter how hard that is. All right. Moving on to the next one. Oh, yeah, good quality one right here. Quick sip of water. All right. The ultimate goal here is to start fully laid out, keeping the legs straight, rolling over the head, feet to the hands, reaching up. Can't do that if you're working somewhere in here. Either A, we're doing just the leg lift with a crutch. We can pull it down a little bit more and just do the knees into the chest. Or we can just simply start by lifting the feet up off the ground, taking a break, feet back up. But the ultimate goal is finding the poison is all the way here, or just from here, anything in between. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Big inhale. Full extension. Good control back down. We're down here on the ground. Good easy inhales. Good that steady work, guys. If you have more work to do, you are going to repeat these exercises. So don't think that you only get one chance. Trust me, we'll get a second round with you guys. You will be able to feel the difference in how you move. Good easy inhales, good control core. Really feel that core. Go out to that pelvis, lift those legs. You know, our legs are just an extension of our pelvis, and our pelvis is the extension of our core. You go into your pelvis stick. Think of that as the pliable, mobile extension of your core. Good easy inhale. In time. Okay. Grabbing our stick, this is our last exercise. We're going to take it to the top and repeat the whole kit and caboodle. All right. Going for single leg deadlift on this guy here. So stick as needed. We're going to be going same arm, same leg. Got my left arm here. Got my hand just gently on the stick. Keeping the chest as much as possible. I'm going to bend down and reach for the toe. Notice also what's happening with the stick here. My arm is staying straight, and as I extend, the stick is going out to accommodate the straight of the arm. Back together, all right? So we're going to open up the chest, keep everything nice and big as we head down. Slight bend in the knee, good solid weight, all through the bottom of the foot, core nice and tight. We have got 30 seconds on each leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Under straight arm, straight stick. Same side. All the way to the top. Should be able to get in about 4 or 5 reps. During the 30 seconds before we switch. That should give you an idea about the pace that we're going. Really feel that hip, good core. And our arms straight, stick moves with it. 5 seconds, one more when we switch. All right, switch sides, even on the reps. We got 5. Hold 5 on this leg, 30 seconds. Tension. Doesn't matter how many you got, if it was 2, just knock it on the other leg. If it was 1, knock that one on the other leg. We're getting close to time. Yep. And time. Okay. One round through, you're going to go all the way back up to the top into our V6 first. We got our V6, our V walk, our shin box to extension, Superman, single legs, candlesticks, and deadlift on the menu for today. This is our second round through. You are going to find your body a little bit more adept at these exercises. So efficiency will have increased. Efficiency will have increased, and understanding will have increased. So breathe into that and make the second round better than the first round. Once again, to demonstrate, our options are starting anywhere from here with feet on the ground, tucked in nice and tight, scaling from there to the full compression, which is here. So pick your poison anywhere in between, 60 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Make sure we're breathing. Anywhere from the feet on the ground to the feet tucked in, to any form of extension through. And remember, we're trying to sit on that sacrum back there. Top of the butt crack, where the triangle starts, this being the top. We want to put our weight on that triangle, shift around. There we go, get nice and comfortable. Wherever we're at, doesn't matter. Big open chest, long through the spine. There we go, getting a little better. Good inhales, always forgot 25 seconds. Oh, this is tough to hold, we got it. We got 10 seconds. Big chest, best speed you can get. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. Right. That's a good warm up there. Man, it's definitely easier the second round to get the structure, but harder to hold as muscle fatigue. Good stuff. All right. Moving on to the V-sit walk. Just a reminder, same basic progressions. We can have the feet on the ground using the hands all the way to the lean back with no hands. We shift our weight on one side of our sit bone, take a step, other side. And the goal is a sit bone, little baby walks. This is the fundamental of a step, fundamental of you running, walking, jogging, anything. So we're going to start to build that fundamental movement from the core to the pelvis. Do your best as always. If you're not sure what you're doing, cool. Practice makes perfect. Walk and learn in 3, 2, 1, and go. Shift the weight, baby step to the pelvis. Make sure we open up that rib cage to help with that step. When I shift my weight onto the right, that's opening the rib cage, and that kind of pushes my pelvis forward. Good easy inhale. Good work, guys. Second round through. Even more available to us. Doesn't make it easier. We're better at it. Oh. 15 seconds. Start getting a little bit in my quads, which is good. Force connecting through the pelvis into the quads. And time. Whew. Okay. Good work. All right, moving on to the next one. A much more simple exercise after those few albums. Should have our core nice and alive. The pelvis should be like what the, and even our quads should be streaming a little bit. Now I've got that woken up. Back into our shin box extension. Remember to use the hands as needed. They can help lower you down, bring you to the other side, push you up. Ultimately, trying to get to where we can do this without using our hands at all. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Shin box over, extend through. Good easy inhale, using the hands as needed to help accommodate the movement that we can do over time. As we repeat the reps, the body will learn, and eventually the muscle will start to kick in once it understands and trusts that the range of motion is there and available. That's what we call mobility. Flexibility and strength, all in one. Good easy inhale, good easy exhale. Make sure we're holding that core nice and tight, using the hands as needed. Don't have to be using them, of course. And time. All right. Cool. Moving on to the next one. Quick sip of water. We need our stick. We need to channel in our super. Remember, guys, the main focus here is on the upper half of the body. Your lower half, your glutes, you're going to want to contract. Really try to keep them nice and relaxed and really focus from the base of the sacrum here that we just talked about all the way up to the skull. So remember, we lift the stick, we lift the body. We lift the stick, we lift the body. All right, 1 minute. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Lift the stick, lift the body, relax. Stick, body, and go. Then we do our second round through. See what we can find. We're going to be better at it. This is the way it works. Everything's nice and loosened up. Nervous system is awake. Muscles are awake. We got our pulse, so to speak. So it's easy to find our spatial awareness. So now we can use that to work better. Stick, body. Stick, body. Remember, just that upper half is the goal here. Lower half has to work a little bit. We're just trying to, in essence, isolate the upper half. Make it do the majority of the work as opposed to the lower body. This is prepping the torso. Time is the belly work we're about to do. Stick, remember the hip circles. All right, so on this round, if you can, I prefer to not have a stick at all, but if you need to, of course, please use that stick. We do want the move to be more successful, more so than we want to make it harder for ourselves, all right? With the goal, same exercise, nice big circle, keeping that heel tucked, knee back together, heel tap. Knee together, heel tap. I got 60 seconds on each side, excuse me, 30 seconds on each side, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Up, stay as vertically as we can, knee together, heel tap. Hands wherever you need to balance. Good easy breath. And then on the next exhale. Just focus, just breath. And switch legs. Good easy breathing. Knees back together. Really focus on that hip socket, pelvis, the core. That's what we're trying to focus on, the core, through the pelvis, out into our legs. The beam of the bone up here in the upper leg, into the pelvis, into the hip socket. And we're trying to focus and strengthen that area right now. And time. Okay. I think we're on to our last two. Take another sip of coffee. Oh yeah, candlesticks. Getting into our little more advanced exercises. Remember, guys, if you can't do this shit, like, get over it. You're only going to learn to do it by doing it. So pay attention to the progressions and just figure it out. You know, reps screams knowledge. Keep repping it out. Keep doing the repetitions. Of course, if you have questions, need something custom or personalized help, just holler at me. Okay. The full expression of the movement once again is this. Candlestick, and then back out. Our options. Either A, we're here feet on the ground, doing the best knee tuck that we can. If we can do a good knee tuck, we're going to hold here, extend out with the legs. If we can get here, then you're already ready to do the full candlestick and already at that first step, okay? 3-step process, and pick your poison when you're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Inhale. And up. If we're feet on the ground, we're just doing All right, you pick your poison. We're here. Cool. Through there, we're already in this guy. A lot of these exercises are really just your basic yoga exercises. We just rub them out so you can get a little bit of strength into them, not just be so floppy. Man, we need strong tendons, we need strong joints. We definitely need to be loose, but not as loose as and yoga also should be pick your poison, right? Not saying the fat for you, just may not be for you. And time, okay. All right, this is the last exercise, and we're gonna be cooling it down, yeah? Yeah, last exercise, we're gonna cool it down a little bit. We'll need your stick. We're doing a single leg deadlift, same arm, same foot. So left side. Arm straight with our stick. Remember, as we go down into our deadlift, that stick moves forward, arm stays straight. We want to open up the chest. Slight bend in that knee, good hold through the core, good pressure through the four corners of the feet. All right. Get your structure. Do 30 seconds, and we'll switch in 3, 2, 1. We're going to find it. False start. 3, 1, and go. Big inhale down. Good structure. Try not to rely on that stick. It's a very passive part of the movement. Your weight should be in your leg here. All right. This should be very simple. A light grip on the stick is there to stop you from face planting. It should not be something where you're putting your weight. This is just to help incorporate the upper body into the movement. It's a good stretch. Stop us from wanting to hunch over. We all like to hunch. We don't want to hunch. You need good strong chest to that. Switch legs there. I knew it. And switch. Make sure you're coming all the way to the top. Light grip on the stick. Weight on the foot. Weight in the hip. Good strong core. Good structure. Good breath. Good easy inhale. Move. Good easy exhale. And time. Okay. Time for the cool down. Okay. Grab for just water if you need it. All right, so we're moving through some similar movements like we did earlier today. However, during this section, we can begin to put a little more time into stretching. We have warmed ourselves up, our blood is flowing, muscles are nice and loose, our tissue is nice and loose, our nervous system is nice and aware. We're going to use these now to put a little more into our muscles now that they're nice and alive. All right. So first exercise you're familiar with is the pigeon rotation. Starting here, going on to the other side. All right. Around this time, I encourage you to sit on one leg for a good 10-15 seconds before we switch over to the other side. All right. So a little more time, relaxing the muscles more so than working. 2 minutes in 3, 2, 1, and go. We're just going to sit here. Good 10 seconds or so. Good easy breathing. All right, on to the other side. So still doing the rotation. Just slowly move it down a little bit. Trying to stretch the hip socket out. Get you a nice deep breath. All right, back to the other side. Good inhales and exhales. About 10 seconds on each side. Good breathing, good breathing. Got 2 minutes. We're really trying to slow down now. This is the last little bit of the workout for today. Then we're going to be done. This is also a very important part of it. Over my right shoulder is the order of operations. Which side again? Sorry, I kind of got caught in my head. Order of operations. Still over my right shoulder here. These are the 4 quadrants that we must work in if we want to have a good, healthy body, period. The stats for our respiratory system, that's how you know how to breathe. Breath fuels the movement, fuels the brain, okay? Second one, that's about the nervous system. Our nervous system controls our muscles through our skeletal structure. So we go from our nervous system into our skeletal structure, which we call mobility. And then from there, we go into our strength section, which is our muscles, our muscular system. So we literally focus on the respiratory system, the nervous system, the skeletal system, and the muscular system to make sure that those four components, those four quadrants are being satisfied, which then creates an extremely powerful body, regardless of all the elements. And it's very unlikely you have worse ones than I did. Beats in contest history, no excuses. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay. All right. A little bit different, but kind of the same. The ultimate goal here is to twist the body. So we're going to start. We'll roll on one side. Foot comes out behind us. Notice I've got the side of the foot on the ground. Then we're going to roll our shoulders and our hips to the ground as much as we can. And then back up and then go straight onto the other side. All right. Sit there for about 10 seconds on the side. Very important. We want to keep this out of the knee. As we're stretching on this side, you should feel the muscle stretching all the way up maybe the leg to the abdomen here. If you're feeling it in your knee, put your leg out further, adjust it, find some way to keep the stretch out of your knee socket. And 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, we're going to come back, nice easy stretch. I'm going to give you a good stretch to my side here. Go side, go back. And I'm going to take you a couple reps to figure it out, guys. Just, what's the point of this? Just do the work. That's how you learn. Nice easy roll. That leg behind. Good stretch. Yeah, I should be getting some good stretch. I'm telling mine even back in my glute a little bit. It's all good. So we're really trying to get that core connection through the pelvis into the hips. Get them right on point. Play with your foot, guys. Play with your extension and with the knee, If you're feeling it in your knee, be mindful. You don't want to be stressing the knee. I'm not trying to rip the kneecap off of this track. We're trying to stretch all the muscles from the core down to our kneecap. Nothing in or nothing beyond. Okay, guys. Good easy breathing. That's all gets up my rib cage. Had a motorcycle accident when I was like 15 and even messed up my rib cage. I'm still feeling it. Easy inhales and exhales. Take your time. It's not the most fun thing to do. Every favorite part of exercise is stretching. It is a part of it. Easy breathe. Easy inhales. All right, so trying to cool down. Should be cooled down by now. I'm definitely cooling down. As I mentioned earlier, it's pretty cold here today. And I'm not having air conditioned drive space. The elements kind of typically like this. Definitely feel myself cool down. Good breathing, guys. Remember, keep it out of that kneecap. Out of that kneecap. All right. It's time. Okay. Up into our last big pancake stretch. There we can put our back up against the wall if we need to. Onto the couch, something to help support ourselves. If we can, though, we want to lean forward as best as possible. Last time we did this overhead, this time we're reaching for the toes, sweeping out on the ground in front, reaching for the toes, sweeping out on the ground in front, reaching for the toes. All right, we've got 60 seconds for this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Big inhale. Really try to feel your core roll from side to side. We're kind of stretching front hand through our obliques on the right side here. Really roll the left side. Roll that over on the other obliques. Try to find that guy. Get easy inhales. Sit there for a few seconds. Remember, our time to get more stretchy, less worky. Good deep breathing. Really feel that sit bone, man, like right behind your neck, right in your knotty part, your gooch area. Should be sitting on the ground, nice and solid, nice and firm. Should feel like you've got equal pressure on both sides of your sit bone. Good easy breathing, good easy breathing. And, oh, is there one more in there? What are we talking about? One more minute, guys. Get easy in the house. This is going to be our last stretch. We're bringing the class to a conclusion. So I'll start going through some of the announcements that way we can get out of here on time. 45 minutes into it. Or at least even the last 15 minutes of Q&A. New year to you guys. If you have some resolutions, please let me help you with that. I do offer online virtual training. You can find the link to my website down below. You can reach me through there for virtual training, online sessions. These do come with personalized programs and custom exercise modifications that make sure you can accommodate your body and perform these exercises as efficiently as possible. Also, don't forget, I do have a lot of these videos, or a lot of this exercise is very short, 5 to 10 minute videos in the app, the Men's Strength and Flexibility Playbook. Make sure you download the app from Staples Fit in the App Store, links in the description. And subscribe to the playbook and get started and work with that guy as many times as possible for the next 50 years. That's the point. What else do we have? That's it, guys. Like, subscribe, and we're done. The time is going off. Okay, let's see. I'll hang out for just another minute or two to see if anybody talks with any questions. So we don't know if we have anybody viewing right now. I'll just help somebody skip out. Okay, skip back in. Just some final notes, guys. Make sure you're taking the time to put in the reps to better yourself. That's the only way you're going to get better at anything. Yeah, it's going to suck. No, you're not always going to be good at it. And sometimes you just don't want to say F and walk out. Don't. Just work. Breathe, move your life. Just work. Work's got to get done. The results are proven. You just simply have to do the reps. Okay, a few minutes after. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this afterwards, and I'll see you guys every Monday at 6:30 a.m. live on YouTube. Sign up for my email at unshakablyfit.com for what the classes will be and to be notified of any dates whenever we may not be having class. Have a wonderful Monday.